Yo, YouTube, check it out. Look who made it on national television. Yo, so this morning I'm gonna have to do my video early. I'm gonna have to do a pre-game video because I have a really busy day. So hopefully I get to watch the Bucs game at all. I got some friends here in town from Carolina, and I have to go to some kind of alumni event tonight, and they actually want me to speak there. So I have to get up in front of prospective students and their families and speak about my experience at the particular college that I went to in Miami. So yeah, that should be fun. Looking forward to it. But yeah, I'm gonna go in here and knock this video out. I already know this is gonna be a tough game today, so I just have to wait and see how it goes. What up, YouTube? Your boy Hillsborough 34 here. Week 13 versus Broncos. This is gonna be a tough game, like I said. Real quick, this video is gonna be short today because it's still early in the morning, but I got a whole bunch of stuff to do. So yeah, I know I'm not gonna be able to do it later. But to start things off, shout out to Gorilla in the Mist, new subscriber this week. The only news I've heard so far this week going into this game is Eric Wright got served his 4-game suspension. So we're going to be down another defensive back going into the game where we really would needed that additional depth. I mean, we need additional depth in every game, but going into this game without Eric Wright is, that's not a good look. So we'll have to see how that game plays out. Cody Graham, one of our safeties, he went to IR. One of our offensive linemen, Jeremy Trueblood, he got sent to IR as well. So we've had those issues on the offensive line all year. We've somehow, been able to play through those, but our depth has just been drained and killed this year for whatever reason with all these injuries. But you know what? A lot of other teams are going through the same thing, so can't really use that as an excuse. Just wish we had grabbed some more defensive backs in the off season. I mean, when you look back at things, but it is what it is, What I've heard on the radio and on Facebook is that this Eagles game, this next game, is going to be the 10-year anniversary of the Super Bowl team. So I'm going to that game. Should be interesting. I have my camera with me. Y'all saw me on TV. That was crazy. I flew up to New York back in August, and I was on the game show. And I actually won. So, hey. They didn't, I didn't have to sell myself out of anything or do anything stupid or crazy, I was able to be myself. Maybe I had to be a little more perky. That's about it. But hey, we won, and in the process got like an 8-day trip coming up in March to St. Croix. So yeah, I'm gonna start taking my camera with me on vacations. So yeah, I'll be going to St. Croix in March. But off of that, that's enough of that. I'm sure y'all don't care about that anyway. Like I said last week, I had some news this week, so I'll have that news for y'all at the end of the video. I know y'all heard about that Kansas City Chiefs player, Javon Belcher. That's crazy. I'm looking at the paper right now. It's in there. Yeah, that was crazy. When I first heard it, I had to go find out which player it was. But let me find the Bucs section in here. Gary Shelton says, "Don't assume a Bucs loss." I have to read that and see what he's saying. And you know what? Let me see what the man, USF got blew out, man. USF, University of South Florida. I don't know what's going on with that program over there. I used to go to those games. They actually play in Raymond James Stadium. So I used to go to those games and the Bucs games. I was always at the Bucs stadiums. But USF, man, I don't know. Maybe they're in the rebuilding process right now. I haven't followed this year. This has been the worst year for USF that I can remember. So hopefully those boys can bounce back next year and get some nice recruits in there. Robert Griffin 3. That guy's a beast, by the way. All right, Bucs 6-5, Broncos 8-3. Let me go straight to that prediction. Where they put it at? Yep, they predicted us to lose again. And every time I put these papers, I put these scores. Looks like I look at these scores and I put them in my video. I think, if I'm correct, I think they've only been wrong so far. I mean, once so far. They predicted us losing to the Falcons, and now they're predicting us losing to the Broncos. So, hey, something to say about their predictions. But it says how you beat Broncos, time of possession. So that means using a running back, Doug Martin, to keep the ball out of Peyton Manning's hands. That's where we're missing a good, solid backup too. In order to not, kind of save Doug Martin for the end of the year and not just overuse him in every single game. We got to get turnovers. That's another one. And we got to basically keep Von Miller off Josh Freeman. That dude's a beast too. And somehow contain the passing game, which is probably not a true possibility. So I think the biggest key there is going to be basically just run the clock, run the ball well. And I know from prior years, if any of y'all have Vincent Jackson, I know I ain't giving no fantasy advice, but I know when I had him last year on my fantasy team and he played for the Chargers, Champ Bailey shut him down twice. So that's something to think about. But other than that, looking forward to a good game. And I think that's going to be about it. We just have to wait and see what happens. But so far, they're saying Broncos will have 31 and Bucs will have 26. So I say Tampa Bay, let's go out and shock the world. Oh, and shout out to them Falcons fans. I watched that game. That was a crazy game Thursday night. Yeah, that was a good game. The world was watching. I was watching, so boys came through. But I'll holler at y'all next week. Out.